Hi friends, in this video we will discuss about November 19 old syllabus exam paper. The short review is what the overall thing. Some questions are very easy, some questions require some understanding of the case, but overall I will not say it is hard, okay, but it is not so easy also. It is not hard because comparative to new syllabus, old syllabus is easy, this examination. New syllabus is little difficult this time, okay. The first question is about declaration of dividend, applying rules, because from the current year they are not having profits in the current year. So the question is paid up capital and free reserve is given in the question. See, but they have not given accumulated surplus in the given question. They have not given accumulated surplus, because if you want to pay final dividend from the accumulated surplus, rules are not applicable. But they have not given what is accumulated surplus. They just told paid up capital and free reserves. So in the answer you should write accumulated surplus we are assuming as 0, okay. So the company wants to declare dividend, say 20%, and the average dividend rate is 25%. So up to 25% we can give dividend. So this company wants to give dividend 20%. So if you calculate 20% on 10 crore rupees paid up capital, so it comes to 2 crore rupees. Then they have loss in the current year, so you have like 40 lakh loss. So after withdrawing from the reserve, see how much we can withdraw. 1/10 of paid up capital and free reserve we can withdraw. But since that dividend amount rate itself is 20%, we will be generally use that rate rule and then follow the dividend withdrawal rule. So we will be withdrawing 2 crores, out of which 40 lakhs will be adjusted for loss. So 1.6 lakhs will be 1.6 crores will be available for distribution of dividend. Then effective capital, next question is effective capital of the company is 5.5 crore. Company wants to appoint 2 whole-time directors and pay remuneration of 2 lakhs per person. So they have given effective capital is 5.5 crores. So negative to 5 crores you have one slab, and 5 crores to another 100 crores you have the second slab. The company wants to pay 2 lakh rupees per person per month. That means they want the 24 lakh rupees they want to give. So in this question you should write, in case if the company is having profits, they can pay up to 10% for this whole time directors, and overall remuneration can be 11%. Even this 10% can be increased to 11%. If the company don't have enough profits, the company can pay the remuneration by following schedule 5. So in schedule 5 you have like first slab is 60 lakhs and second slab is 84 lakhs. So you can write that. If they want to double also, you can pay that and all. But since it is only 2 lakhs, we can easily give. And third question is, the company has 6 directors, 3 participated physically, 2 participated in video conferencing. They want to approve financial statements. See, the latest amendment says if you want to approve financial statement through video conferencing, it is not possible. But in case there is a physical quorum, then video conferencing is allowed for even those which is prohibited in video conferencing. So this is amendment question. So we can say since physical quorum is there, we can do it by video conferencing. Then the next question is 1D. In arrangement to sell a company, few minority shareholder objected, but 90% shareholder already accepted it. See, generally there are 2 options. Whoever objected it, they can go to NCLT or they can sit silent. If they sit silent, then their share will be moved to the members who approved, that is the 90% members. They have to sell the shares, minority have to sell the share to the majority. In case if they went to NCLT, then NCLT can order accordingly, okay, whatever they want they can order. So in case in this case if they went to NCLT, then it is not necessary for them to sell this shares to these people. But in case NCLT favored this majority people, the majority cannot reduce the rate what they have paid to others. They have to pay the same rate to these people also. Then the next question is, company wants to alter articles of association against shareholder who are competing with the company's business. See, first of all, whether this kind of resolution be passed, that is a different question. But if they want to pass any resolution which is altering the articles, which is going to affect the shareholders, if the shareholder think that there is an oppression against them, they can go to NCLT. So for that section 241 has to be followed. 1/10 of voting power, in case I am having 1/10 voting power, or in case I am having 1/10 paid up capital, then I can go for 1/10 paid up capital or 1/5 voting power. In case in numbers, then 1/10 or 100, whichever is less in numbers, they can approach this NCLT for fighting against oppression mismanagement. So in this question, if the person having that, then they can file oppression mismanagement. In case if it is less than 1/10, then what they can do, 1/10 NCLT can accept the petition. NCLT may accept the petition if it is less than 1/10. Then next question is SCRA. SEBI has issued direction to stock exchange on complaint received from investors. Can SEBI issue directions against stock exchange? Can SEBI issue direction against individuals who are doing manner which is prejudicial to the interest of the investors? See, SEBI has a right to issue directions under 12A of that SCRA. So they can issue directions again to stock exchange as well as individuals. So this question is a small answers question. Okay. See, some question interpretation can be different. I will tell you. In dividend question also, some people may argue, sir, withdrawal rule, they are allowing us to withdraw 1/10 of paid up capital and free reserves. That means 10 crore and 50 crores is the total paid up capital and free reserves. So they can withdraw up to 6 crores, but 20% of the dividend itself comes to 2 crores. So after withdrawing the amount, I am setting off my 40 lakhs of loss. So still I can pay 2 crore rupees dividend. What is the issue? See, if you go by conservative rule, you should go by you can withdraw only 2 crores and you have to set off the existing loss. If you go by aggressive rule, then people, see, because it's an interpretation. So how much I have to withdraw? Whether I have to fix the rate first, then I have to go for withdrawal, or I will think about withdrawal, then at the end of the day, whatever I am giving to the shareholders, okay, if it is well within that rate rule, then no issue. For example, if I withdraw say 3 lakhs and I set it off my losses against that amount, I'll be ending up in paying 2 crores. That means I am well within the limit of that 2 crores. That is an argument. So you can write 2 arguments also. So wherever interpretation is possible, you can write. So but in this paper, not many question has that interpretation things. So then next question is, within what time the liquidator has to set up the winding up committee? See, winding up committee has to be set within 3 weeks of the winding up order has been passed. Then who can be there in the winding up committee? Official liquidator will be there, then nominee of the creditors will be there, then professional appointed by NCLT will be there. Then company incorporated in Thailand, and they operated in Bangalore through agents. Whether it is a foreign company, what are the documents to be submitted? Yes, it's a foreign company, and documents to be submitted is under section 380. Whatever documents mentioned, you have to submit. Parent companies, MOA, AOA, directors, authorized signatories, then branches in India, then directors details like name, former name, all those things you should. Then company paid remuneration to a foreign technician USD $40,000. Is it permissible under FEMA? Under current account transaction, it is permissible. Then the next question is, 2 companies proposed to get amalgamated. The combined assets is 950 crores and combined turnover is 4,000 crores. So under Competition Act, they ask this question, whether it requires permission from CCI. See, combined asset should be 2,000 crores and combined turnover should be 6,000 crores. Only then CCI permission is needed. So in this case, the competition does not require CCI's permission. Then the next question is, ROC filed petition to NCLT to strike off the name of the company. Means like because not striking off, it's like winding up, kind of like IBC, they are filing IBC. That means the company is having low net worth or negative net worth. So can ROC file case against a company in NCLT in IBC, whether insolvency, bankruptcy? I will tell you, only 3 people can file a case: financial creditor, operational creditors, and the corporate debtor themselves. In this case, ROC is filing, that is not allowed. Then person assigned his debt to 2 others. The assignee demanded the debt, the company cannot pay. Can IBC petition be filed? Yes, IBC petition can be filed even by assignee on demand notice. If they have not received the demand, then it can be filed. Then health insurance company with paid up capital 99 crores. What is the capital requirement of a health insurance company? See, health insurance company needs exclusive capital of 100 crores. Then company failed to repay borrowings. Banks want to attach the security. What is the procedure? If there is a NPA, then the company means the bank has to send a notice to that NPA, and they have to wait for 60 days time that they have to allow them to come out with a reply. 60 days time. If the company wants to object that, also they can object it, but 60 days time should be given to the person. Then company incorporated, but they have not started any business even after 1 year. They want to voluntarily go for strike off. What is the procedure? Yes, under section 248, the company, after passing special resolution, they can apply to ROC for striking off. Then what are the e-forms required for filing satisfaction of charge and filing P&L with ROC? Charge satisfaction requires CHG4. What are the digital signature required? Company side digital signature is required. Then financial institution digital signature is required. Then one professional's digital signature is required. Then what are the things to P&L with ROC? That means AOC4 they are asking. So AOC4 you have like AOC4 CFS, AOC4 XBRL you have. Then company side digital signature and professional side digital signature is required. Professional side means even chartered accountant can file. Okay, it's not required that company secretary should file. Then the next question, under PMLA they attach the property of the company. The company want to seek remedy. See, they have two options. First is they can appeal to appellate tribunal under set up under PMLA. The appellate tribunal set up under PMLA under Smuggling Act actually. They set up an appellate tribunal. Then within 45 days they can appeal there. If they failed there, then they can go for means like if they fail to file appeal within 45 days, they can have an extension of another 45 days with the approval of tribunal. Then in case the order is against that person, then they can go and file with High Court within 60 days. Then what is the next question? The company wants to remove independent director. What is the procedure? There are two types of independent director here. One is the person who's original director. Another one is the person who got reappointed recently. See, if you want to remove the original means like appointed independent director, they have to pass ordinary resolution. If you want to remove the reappointed independent director, you have to pass special resolution. Then see, it was proposed in ordinance 2019 that all independent directors removal reads special resolution, but it has not been approved by Parliament in Amendment Act 2019. So still we will follow like original and reappointed person. Then company took a residential building for rent for the purpose of MD staying, and the company has paid security deposit. Whether this amount is to be treated as a loan given to MD? Your answer should be like no, under section 185 it cannot be treated as loan to MD. Then what is the CSR applicability for a foreign company? Whether foreign company CSR is applicable? Then you should write yes, even including for foreign company CSR is applicable, and you should write all the three conditions like no turnover condition, then net worth 500 crores condition, so 1500, then net profit 5 crores. And in this question net profit is 49 crores, so foreign company have to follow CSR. Then they have to spend, they have to form a committee with 3 directors, one of them should be independent director, and they have to contribute 2% of the average last 3 years remuneration towards CSR, and they have to follow schedule 7. Then two pharma company entered into an agreement to jointly produce, distribute. What are the factors CCI will consider? Okay, whether it is adversely affecting the competition. Okay, competition. What are the factors they will consider? Whether there is any anti-competitive agreement, whether they are going to abuse a dominant position, whether there is any combination involving, whether there is any cartel. Okay, only these factors that generally CCI will consider, whether they will think and they will pass an order. Then what is nostril soccus? Something follows specific. It's like a justum generis. It's like a secondary rule of construction. You can write some example for nostril soccus, like something follows specific. Like for example, the person who manufacture agarbatti, the person who manufacture room spray, room spray and agarbatti both are room freshener, but the thing should be different. So GST may not be applicable for agarbatti, but GST is applicable for room spray, because the room space or scent, in that definition this agarbatti will not come. Kind of this example you could have written in this. So overall little lengthy, but it's not so lengthy. You can complete in time, because there are some questions which requires only 4 to 5 lines answer maximum. I will not say it's hard, but I will not say it's easy also, because there are few questions which requires your knowledge. Even the first question, the dividend question, it's little difficult, because till now they have not asked to adjust the current year's lot with the withdrawn amount, okay, in past. So this question is a quality question. So I think you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.